My name is Kakeru Furukawa. I work in the sales office for Kako Nutrition, a health foods maker. Furukawa, create a contract and application for this client. It's urgent, so do it quick. This domineering man is my coworker, Inaka. He has a top sales record in this department. He was not nice to the other employees, especially me. Honestly, he was not my favorite. Inaka, if you told me sooner, it could have been ready sooner. Don't I always tell you that I want you to tell me as soon as you can if you need it urgently? Huh? I'm giving you something to do even though you're a man who can't make a sale. You're a man, but you can only do secretary work, so just do what you're told without complaining. I don't mind the extra work, but it's hard when it's given to me right before the deadline. I told him there might be mistakes in the paperwork, but Inaka was not listening. He believed that office work was for girls. He always looked down on me for being a paperweight. Inaka, don't talk like that. Do you know how much Furukawa is helping us out? My coworker, Okaido, came between us. He's also in sales. His sales record was second to Inaka, but he never bragged and always defended me. Huh? As long as I'm here with the top record, this department will be fine without Furukawa. You can even tell if an employee is valuable or not. Maybe that's why your record is always second place. Inaka left, laughing hotly. Sorry, Okaido. You had to go through that because of me. You did nothing wrong. Inaka's attitude is horrible as always. The others couldn't say anything to Inaka. Some even took Inaka's side. I've talked to the department head many times, but they would always brush it off. I don't think they ever gave Inaka a warning, let alone reported anything to the higher-ups. I'm tired. Inaka's the same as always. I finished work and buried myself in my couch. Huh? Who's here at this time? I ran over to the door.
Howdy, Kakun.
Ne-san, what are you doing? It was my older sister Ayaka. She's called me Kakun since I was a kid. We still hang out, just the two of us. I think we were closer than most siblings.
Actually, I'm in some trouble.
I was wondering what she was trying to say.
I need me some Kakun.
She came at me like a wild boar. Oof, I know you're tired, but calm down.
So good.
I'll hear you out, so come back up for air. I got even more tired trying to calm her down.
One of our employees in our sales office needs to take time off for childcare and being hospitalized. In a few months, there will only be one person to run the sales office.
My sister runs a company that sells beauty products. I guess they need people for their office.
It's a lot of work to hire new employees and start from scratch, right? I also can't count on good, experienced people applying for the job. So, Kakun, please, come to us. I'll pay you double.
I wanna help. I couldn't answer then and there. Her company was a different industry, so I couldn't say whether my skills would apply. I also had my current company, and I didn't know if I could just quit. I'll think about it. I'm sorry if I can't, though.
I know you can't just decide now. Sorry for the sudden favor. Can you call me with your decision?
Yeah, of course. I'll call you as soon as possible. That's how things ended that day. A few days later, upper management said they were looking for people who wanted to retire early. I got that offer from my sister, so I could. I walked down the hallway and heard voices around the corner.
Early retirement? Does that mean this company isn't doing well?
It's fine. With my sales technique, I'll turn it around no matter what. Inaka was talking to someone. They couldn't see me. Isn't this our chance to kick out that paperweight? Furukawa should just quit. I don't know if he'll be able to find another job though.
You're so right.
I guess this works out. I thought I had given what I could to this company, but only Hokkaido recognized that. It was inevitable that I was distancing myself from this company. I told upper management that I wanted to resign. I called my sister about my decision. Hokkaido, I'm sorry. You always defended me. It's okay. Good luck at your new place. I don't know what will happen to this company after you leave. I'm thinking about switching jobs when the time's right. Soon enough, I quit and went to my sister's company.
I'm your trainer, Riko Mayuzumi. I want you to learn as fast as possible, so I'll pack everything in. But I'll support you, so let's do this.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kakeru Furukawa. I'll work hard to grow as fast as I can. Thank you for teaching me.
This isn't our first time meeting, Kakeru-kun.
What?
I'm your sister's best friend, Riko. You've seen me up until high school. Recognize me?
My sister's friend, Riko? Riko and my sister have been friends since elementary school. I've always seen her around. But the woman in front of me was so beautiful, I didn't recognize it was her. Sorry. You're so pretty. I didn't realize.
You're all grown up. Sorry to interrupt. I'm sure you heard from the boss, but we need employees in a few months. Worst case scenario, it'll be just the two of us. It might be hard, but let me know if you need anything.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Mayuzumi-san. That was how my new job began. I want to talk to you about something. Do you have some time?
Yes, I do. What is it?
A few weeks later, I was able to do most of the paperwork on my own. I was able to talk to Riko about work that wasn't urgent. So I want to make spreadsheets for product data and sales numbers that are easy to look at.
I see. Can you tell me more specifically?
For example, one that has the features of the products and recent sales numbers. That way, we can see what features are popular. Or sales numbers in relation to each beauty salon and shop and the characteristics of those places. Then, we can easily see which products sell to which shops. We can make references like that in a shared folder for everyone in sales to see. I thought it would be easier to offer products to clients. What do you think? Riko listened intently. She furrowed her brows.
It sounds convenient, but we don't have a lot of people in the office, so I don't know if we can spare any time on that. As for the client characteristics, are you going to ask each sales employee?
Oh no, I was gonna have the reps input them directly. I was wondering if the whole department could create this reference chart together. Riko thought about it and nodded.
Okay, let's talk to the department head together.
Okay, thank you.
However, we need to know that we have the room to do this first. No overworking. Your work has been beyond my expectations. This might happen sooner than expected.
Okay, I'll work even harder. After that, the reference chart idea was accepted. Due to the sales analysis, the department's sales was at an all-time high. Also, sharing the client analysis with marketing had a positive impact on market research.
Ayaka was praising you too. You're amazing.
No, all of this is thanks to you and the other employees' corporation. On the way home, we walked together.
I didn't think cute little Kakeru-kun would grow up like this. We played superheroes, and you would cry when you couldn't climb the wall. You've called me Mom before, too.
Don't reveal my dark past! Riko giggled and I pouted. Suddenly, her face turned serious. She stared at me. I felt like I might get sucked into those eyes.
But now you're so reliable. You learn the job quickly. No mistakes. Maybe we did someone wrong by poaching you.
I don't know. Everyone thought I was a paperweight. I'm sure they were feeling great.
Your old company has no taste.
Riko? She whispered that and went ahead of me.
You're so reliable and cool. There's no way you're a paperweight.
Nico didn't seem to hear me, but it looked like her foot might fall into the gutter, so I... Watch out! I hugged her from behind to stop her. You're about to fall in, Nico. Watch where you're going.
Oh, sorry. Thanks. He's grown up.
Time passed quickly. 2 years after I started working here, I was transferred to HR. The woman in sales came back from maternity leave, and we got another person. My sister thought I would do well in HR.
Furukawa-san, these are the resumes for the next interviews.
Thank you. I'll look over them. I haven't seen Riko much since I transferred. I'm sad. As I was thinking that, she spoke to me.
Furukawa-kun, hello? We haven't talked in a while. Want to get a drink sometime?
Sounds good. Shall we invite the boss? I thought it was a normal question, but Riko looked unhappy.
No, Kakeru-kun, that's not...
What?
Never mind. Let's all go together.
Wait, did she want to go just the two of us? No way. Riko was so cute with her cheeks puffed out. I felt my heart skip a beat. No way this beautiful woman would look my way. I pushed the thoughts out of my head. A few days later, I learned something shocking from Hokkaido. What? Kako went bankrupt? Yeah, it went under right after I left. Wanna get drinks since it's been a while? Sounds good. I met up with Hokkaido for the first time in a while. I only know what it was like before I left. After you quit, sales was a mess. It was crazy. According to Hokkaido, there were so many mistakes with contracts and paperwork. They lost a lot of clients. Why are there so many mistakes on the contract?
You keep asking right before you leave, so we rushed and messed up.
Even that paperweight didn't make mistakes like this.
Furukawa-kun was smart. It's all your fault for saying nasty things and pushing him out.
You never said he was smart when he was here. No one there was as fast or accurate as you were. On top of that, you did market research on your own and shared the results with the sales team, right? That's why sales was doing well. I don't know what they all thought was happening. The reference chart I had suggested was actually what I used at my last job. I can't say that it was all thanks to me that sales was doing well, but maybe I can be a little proud of my contributions. Anyway, the company went bankrupt, so I think it's a good opportunity for them to reevaluate. You said you left. How's life now? I'm hanging in there. There's a lot to worry about. I'm glad I didn't stay at a place that didn't recognize your worth. We talked and ended the day. A few days later, I was doing the interviews, but there was a problem. I heard you were in sales before, that your record was top level. What were you careful about when you would do your work? So yes. The applicants' responses were all over the place.
Inaka-san? What's wrong?
Oh, with sales, I made sure to smile and communicate well. This nervous applicant was none other than the one who made fun of me all the time, Inaka. I see. Thank you. I'm sure you had a lot of interactions with the office staff. What are your thoughts on secretarial work? Huh? So... Inaka's mouth moved, but no words came out. He looked down. It was awkward. You wouldn't think he was a great salesman. Next question. After that, I asked some more questions, but Inaka didn't have any good responses. You, asking all those difficult questions, was that a revenge? After work, I left the office and ran into Inaka. I guess he had been waiting for me. It was not revenge. We believe each employee is valuable. I wanted to decide whether your ideals fit our company. I can't believe you can just lie like that. You are paperweight.
I can't allow you to call my employee a paperweight.
We were arguing when Riko and my sister came up behind me.
Ever since Furukawa came to us, our sales have gone up, and he's in HR now. He has business panache, and he treats each employee with respect. He is a brilliant employee that contributes greatly to this company's growth and to the employees. As a fellow employee, I do not consider him a paperweight at all. Accurate and quick paperwork, flexibility, vast knowledge of products. Beyond that, he thinks of ways to make sales easier for the staff. I don't know an employee that is more capable than he is.
Heh, that's just luck. There is no way a man who can only do secretary work is capable. He must have realized that he wasn't getting into our company. He wasn't holding back.
Furukawa hasn't done any sales directly, so that's unknown territory. But, as she mentioned earlier, our sales have been going up since he came. How about your last company? I do believe the results speak for themselves.
Nepotism! You're lucky they defended you.
Huh?
He said his piece and left.
Ugh, who is he? To my Kakun. I know what you mean, but I'm glad you didn't show him that side of you. If you kept saying Kakun, I don't think it would have gone well.
Nesan, Diko, thank you. What you said made me happy. I bowed my head. My sister grinned.
Personal feelings aside, it's undeniable that you're great. Of course I'd be mad that someone insulted my precious brother. And of course Riko can't stand back while the person she likes is being treated like that. Ayaka!
What?
Wait, you didn't know? Even I could tell before Riko came to me about it.
Wait, but Diko's so pretty. I didn't think she would even look my way. I was in a panic. Riko puffed out her cheeks.
You're so dense.
Sorry.
Before I knew it, I fell for you. You're reliable and cool. So, will you go out with me?
Yes! I always thought you were cute. I'm not worthy, but thank you. That's how we started dating. Inaka and the others who made fun of me were able to join another company. But that company was not good, and they have to work from morning to night. Damn it! No matter how good my record is, I don't even get praised. His work wasn't being recognized, and he was losing both weight and hope. Once he repents, he can find work at a normal company. Probably. I'm not sure. Nico and I are still dating and working for the company.
Your reference chart has been improved and it's treasured by the sales department.
Oh, I'm glad it's useful.
Oh, and right now we're so busy, we can't go out much. But let's go somewhere when things settle down.
Yeah, let's go on a secret date together without my sister.
Yeah.
Just because they go unnoticed doesn't mean they're a paperweight. Every company needs its unsung hero. From now on, I want to recognize every employee and treat every employee with respect. My name is Ryoma Takasugi. I'm 30, working in sales at a food manufacturer in the countryside. Actually, today, I was appointed as a trainer for new employees, and I met with them for the first time today. Is it true that you dropped out of high school? Senpai is uneducated. I can't. Nice to meet you too. From what I heard, he graduated from the H University, but that didn't change his terrible attitude and personality. It was unusual for an H University graduate to come to our small company in the first place. I know that upper management expects a lot from him, but I'm surprised he made it in with that attitude.
The new guy, he's a little difficult, but you'll be fine, right?
I don't know about that, but I will try.
Thank you, I'm counting on you.
That was how I got pushed into the training role, and that was the beginning of my hardships. Akutsu-kun, you're a trainee, so how about you take notes? Notes? I don't need them. I, Yuichiro Akutsu, can remember everything I hear. You must be smart. But there's also showing people that you're listening. Okay, got it, senpai. But in the end, I just have to do the job, right? I laughed weakly. This guy doesn't get it at all. After that, I finished a walkthrough and took Akutsu with me on my rounds. We mainly deal with packaged food development, manufacturing, and sales. Every day, we go around to various stores. Oh, Takasugi-san, hello! I want to increase your stock of the new stuff from last time. The extra spicy umeboshi curry. Thank you so much. You still have some left, but how many do you need? About 10 for now? Our company was rooted in the region, and we strive to develop products that use local produce. It was important to build trust by taking the time to physically go to each store. It was also an important part of our job to find new clients. Curry? But we aren't a supermarket. Yes, if you make it a set with those plates, it can be a gift item. Oh, I see. That's a good idea. What specifically did you have in mind? For example, nowadays, you could send it as an e-gift card for Father's Day or Mother's Day. We go around to each store like this and build trusting relationships. How long are we gonna do this for? Is it worth doing something so inefficiently? On our way back from sales, Akutsu was letting out an audible sigh. Not how a newbie should act. Don't say that. It's important to communicate with customers and build trusting relationships. Why don't we use social media more? Isn't it faster to have an influencer where someone advertised for us, rather than visiting each place one by one? He was an H University graduate, but he quickly jumped to the easiest method. He was definitely still a student at heart. Do you know what kind of clients come to us for help in the first place? What? That... If you just randomly advertise without knowing that, it's just a waste of money. You have to think about that stuff first. I guess you're right. He said that, but he looked unconvinced. Tough road ahead. I thought this as we headed back to the office. A few days later, I was in the break room with my head in my hands.
Oh my, you look tired.
This is Nana Arimura. She's also in sales, and she was one of the few who came in at the same time as me.
I'm assuming it's got to do with a newbie? I heard you're having some trouble.
Yeah, it's crazy. He doesn't listen at all, and always has an excuse. She watched me whine and took out a single sheet of paper from her suit pocket.
Well, I have some news for Mr. Takasugi. I finally completed this.
That doodle?
Ah, not a doodle. This is Curry King, the king of all curries, aka King C.
Arimura-san, behind you.
I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into this original character.
So that's what it was. I thought you were working on something this morning.
What? Ma'am? No, this is an idea to promote our products.
Your job is not advertising. Get out and go do your job.
Sorry.
I watched after Arimura-san as she ran away. The manager faced me to talk.
Takasugi, how are you? How are you doing with Akutsu?
I'm kind of struggling. He just has a terrible attitude.
He does have a bit of a personality.
A bit? He's driving me crazy every day.
I know, but there's been a shortage of employees and he's our first new employee in a year. You get it, right?
She placed a hand on my shoulder and continued.
Oh yeah, I think I heard him say he's going out to do rounds earlier.
What? He didn't tell me that!
Oh, maybe you just missed him? Sorry, I thought you knew.
I'll call him! I called him incessantly, but there was no answer. It was 3 hours later when he showed his face. My god, where the hell were you? Oh, rounds? That's not what I mean. I meant, why didn't you tell me where you were going? I don't think there's a rule that I have to tell you every little thing. I involuntarily balled up my fist at his unapologetic attitude. I didn't expect the words that came out of his mouth next. About the meeting I just had, it's probably bad to not get a signature on the contract, right? Wait, contract? Yes, they agreed. So now we just have to make the paperwork and give it to them. Akutsu looked proud. I was in shock. Who did you make a deal with? Ihao Market. I'm sure even you've heard of it. The manager, who was listening from afar, came up to us.
You got a contract with a big store. Nice work, Akutsu.
Of course! I negotiated with them myself.
So, what does the deal look like?
I gave them a special discount deal.
What? Special discount? Why did you do that without asking?
Apparently, this was news to the manager as well. Her shoulders dropped in exasperation.
I see. I was about to get excited.
What do you mean? I say discount, but I calculate it so that we still get a profit.
So, you can't just decide that on your own, newbie.
Are you going to shut this down?
I'll take responsibility for this, so give me the details later.
Oof, I understand. I worked hard though. Akutsu left looking down. I spoke to the manager. I apologize. I caused this.
No, don't worry. I didn't think he'd go make a deal on his own.
After talking to the aforementioned supermarket, the contract was annulled. Later, a complaint would come in for the sales department and change everything.
Hey, Akutsu, what's with this post?
Shoot! I got excited about the contract last time and posted that!
Delete it. We've gotten complaints from other clients who saw this.
Apparently, he bragged about the contract on social media before coming back to the office last time. Unfortunately, the post was seen by one of our clients. They were coming at us for not giving them the same discount. Is this guy smart or is he dumb? But we didn't go through with the deal anyway.
You idiot! You can't be posting contract details on social media in the first place. That's common sense.
The manager was usually pretty relaxed, but she seemed pretty angry. The situation couldn't be ignored, so there was a meeting. Akutsu-kun, do you understand how much trouble you've caused with your actions? I apologize. I'll be careful from now on. We can just look past this. We'll let you know what we plan to do shortly.
You're gonna be under our supervision for a while, okay?
Yes, I understand. Akutsu was temporarily transferred to the General Affairs Department. This transfer wasn't really a punishment. It was more so to see how he did outside of sales. He was still new, but this was a slap on the wrist. The company still had high expectations of him. I'm too good for this. I don't think you'd be in this situation if you were good at this. But he seemed seriously annoyed by this. It was temporary, but I was relieved to have him off my back.
Wait. Are you in a good mood?
No, not really. But it's been crazy recently, so I feel a bit calmer.
The newbie was quite the troublemaker, huh? The higher-ups seem to have reevaluated things after all this, though.
Graduating from H University is a big deal. If only he could apply that skill to his work.
Oh, yeah. He says something about you not going to university, right?
Actually, I didn't even finish high school. I'm definitely not what you called educated.
Oh, really? That actually makes me respect you.
Really? My mom was a single mom, and I was the eldest of 5 siblings. I had no choice but to get to work. Upon hearing that, Arimura-san's face turned solemn.
Mr. Takasugi, you've been through a lot.
No, I really haven't. In the end, I was adopted by this company, and I'm having fun.
Oh man, I think I might cry. Do you want a manju? I'll give you 2.
Thanks. I'll take them. I took the manjus from her, and we continued talking. In this moment, I had no idea that someone was watching us from the shadows. Damn, what is this? I'm going through it, and he's just eating snacks. He did this to himself, and yet, this guy was consistent. It's all because that moron didn't try to cover for me in the first place. It was one thing to be resentful, but he didn't feel responsible at all. A few days later, there was another incident.
Mr. Takasugi, it's bad.
What's wrong? You seem flustered.
One of our major clients said they haven't received their order.
Wait, really? Why?
There was an error when entering the desired delivery date.
Takasugi and I both told you to double check. Why didn't you?
I thought that was inefficient. Him again.
It takes one thing like this to lose trust, you know? Can you take responsibility for it if they cut their contract?
The manager was really giving it to him. Even Akutsu looked down in shame. But if he were the type to take a step back without a fight, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. But this isn't just my fault.
What?
We shouldn't be entering each order by hand anyway.
You little... You're trying to turn the blame around?
The manager was past anger. She was exasperated. The disaster didn't end here.
Ma'am, if the delivery doesn't come in by their seasonal campaign, they said they might consider switching companies.
Of course they will.
It's already quite delayed, so I think it'll be difficult to get it in on time.
Oh no, this is pretty bad. I guess he finally realized the gravity of the situation. His face turned paler and paler. I couldn't stand still any longer. Ma'am, let's think about this.
Takasugi, do you have any ideas?
No, but it's possible to minimize the damage.
Okay, the previous representative for that company.
Was me. So, can you let me handle this? She seemed surprised for a moment, but nodded understandingly.
Okay, Akutsu, you go with Takasugi.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll go talk to the production department. Takasugi, I'm counting on you.
Yes, ma'am. I'll get going. I turned around before I left the office. Akutsu was standing there, looking like he wanted to say something. Takasugi-san, why are you doing all this? Huh? What? Because this is all my fault. So why are you... So you know you're in the wrong. I'm kinda relieved to hear that. I smiled, and we headed to the client company. So, what are you gonna do about it? We sincerely apologize. If there were any losses due to the delay, we will respond according to the contract. We get that, but our higher-ups are not gonna sit still. Yes, we will provide an alternative item at a discounted price. We will also provide a special discount for your next order. Would you please consider continuing your contract with us? They thought for a while. I prayed they wouldn't refuse. Nervous sweat was dripping down my back. They slowly opened their mouth. Okay, I'll talk to the higher-ups. But you better not mess up next time. Yes, of course. We sincerely apologize for this. I'm no villain. You've treated us well all this time. Thank you. We look forward to your continued patronage. I let out a sigh of relief as I bowed. We avoided being cut off. We returned to the office. So now, we just have to work with production to deal with this. I was walking fast, thinking, when I turned around because I thought I heard something. There was Akutsu, looking like he had something to say. Senpai, I'm really sorry. I was only thinking about myself. It's okay. I wasn't planning on cleaning up after you at first. Oof, of course not. But I realized this. This guy's probably afraid of growing up. What? What does that? Akutsu seemed bewildered. I continued. You're scared of changing the person you've worked hard to become. right? In your case, you graduated from a big university, and people expect a lot, so you're more scared than anyone of being rejected. That's... But if you think about it, that just means you're less confident than others. You don't come out of your shell and just put up a front. That's why people don't see you. There is only one thing an adult should do for a child who's afraid of growing up. Open up more and lean on others. The people you can trust might be closer than you think. Takasugi-senpai. Upon hearing those words, tears fell from Akutsu's eyes. Problem solved for now. Was what I wanted to say, but Akutsu was called in some days later. About what happened? Do you have anything to say for yourself? No, I don't. I see. I thought I would hear you out. Everything was my responsibility. I knew people expected a lot. I apologize. Do you know why we hired you in the first place? Because I graduated from H University? That might be a reason for a large company, or a group with ties to education. But, not us. What? You are 27, right? It's not like you went straight to H University. How many gap years? 5. Yes, Akutsu went through higher education, but he was not privileged by any means. That's what we saw. You chased after your goal without giving up. Akutsu couldn't hide his surprise. I didn't know that. So, now you know. Don't miscalculate your strengths. Reflect on the mistake you made this time. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. As long as you understand. As for your punishment this time around, after further discussion, we decided to move you to a subsidiary company. What? The warning after the social media fiasco. Time off. We had you all these things. But we didn't see any improvement in your attitude. And then, this happened. Wait, so, does that mean I'm being demoted? Not fired? Yes, be grateful for this company's grace. Also, that company is known for having a tough department head. I think you'll struggle, but we're looking forward to your work. I'm done. I'm leaving now. Yes, sir! Thank you!
He got sent off to quite the place, huh?
A few days later, the office was buzzing with the news. I mean, it makes sense. He did what he did.
I guess. But I do feel a little bit bad. I heard it's crazy there.
I felt that way too, but the company wasn't making decisions based on personal feelings. I figured they made the decision that made sense. After that, I heard that Akutsu completely changed his behavior. My name's Yuichiro Akutsu, H University graduate. My strengths are my perseverance and proactiveness. Okay, you're gonna go make sales now. Don't come back until you've got to 100 places. I'm sure it's tough, but I hope he can use something that he learned from us. If you stay humble, you can get second chances.
Man, that was quite the experience.
Yeah, I didn't think I would have to spend my time like this.
It worked out because it was you. If it were me, impossible.
You might be right.
No, you're not supposed to agree.
My very long but very short time as trainer came to an end. While I was driving, Arimura-san said this to me out of the blue.
It's been a while since we've gone on a sales run like this.
Yeah, now that you mention it, it's been kinda mess recently.
Yeah, I've been lonely, you know.
What? What are you saying?
Nothing.
She put on a mischievous smile like she always did.
Wait, are you feeling a bit flustered?
Hey, don't tease me. Jeez.
I'm not. You need rain to see a rainbow.
Exactly. Sometimes after a storm, you find the buds of romance.